It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Cailan, I didn't expect
a royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is he?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name?
I'm Yamato. Oh, that's right. I'm Yamato. I forgot my own name.
To bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. I see you're an elf, friend. From where do you hail?
The city of
As
Den.
do I. Though I've not been in the palace for some time. Do you come from the alienage? Tell me, how is it there? My guards all but forbid me going there.
How honest should I be? Okay. If I do this, I kind of make him feel bad. This definitely would be kind of a oh shit moment for him. This is me thinking he's ignorant, and this is him pitying me. Yeah.
You... what?
Your Majesty, I would not have put it so bluntly. There are events in Denerim you should be aware of.
So it seems. I will hear more about this matter later. For now, we have a war to attend to. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to Ostagar. The Wardens will benefit greatly with you in their ranks. I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
He's confident.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
He's a nice guy. So what you will about him. He is nice.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
You don't seem reassured about this.
Despite the victory so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
We probably should move quickly.
Should proceed with the ritual.
Okay, what
Every
ritual?
recruit must go through a secret ritual we call the Joining in order to become a Grey Warden. The ritual is brief, but some preparation is required. We must begin soon.
What do you need me to
Feel
do?
free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
Well, a silent protag. Yeah, I'm also not a silent protag. Ooh, look at that. Not the most trustworthy bridge.
You must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought. This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere? Good luck to you, then.
Okay, now, that one elf friend of mine, no idea what her name is, apparently came this way. Kingsguard, Gainsguard. Okay, so those are the main tents.
Look carefully, men. This wretched thing is a darkspawn. They're strong and cunning and smart, but don't listen to those old wives' tales. They can be killed. Stick them with your sword enough, and they go down. Their blood is black as sin and poisonous. Don't even touch it. You get tainted with that blood, and you may as well slit your throat. We've lost many dogs already. Had to muzzle them to keep them from biting. It's a long and painful way to die.
Oof. Ah. I'm not a rogue, I can't open that.
This is supposed to be the battle that sends these darkspawn back underground. You believe that?
I don't know what to believe.
Well, apparently we're not sexist. We do have female soldiers.
Makes you wonder if them Grey Wardens are right.
I don't want to think about that.
Sounds like the perfect time to get drunk, if you ask me.
Fair enough. Oh, we have a priest.
Blessed art thou who exists in the sight of the Maker.
Chainmail gloves. Nice, nice. Always exploring.
The last scouting party made it back last night.
There are lots of darkspawn, different kinds. We're getting reports of things we've never even heard of. Our short friend here, for instance, is something called a genlog. They're pretty common in the Horde, but we've seen others much larger. We don't know where these new darkspawn are coming from or what they can do. All I can say is to use caution. There aren't any we've seen that won't die once they bleed enough.
That's always good to hear. There's Duncan.
Welcome to the King's Camp, my lord.
Now, a neat little trick is to hold my thing up here like this, and it'll help me spot stuff if I don't visually see it myself. I do this a lot when I need to find things in the game.
You may not want to remain here long, Warden. Most of these men have been tainted by the darkspawn blood.
Oof, that's rough.
You need to convince them. We've got to run. The darkspawn are coming. The Grey Wardens will die. The King will die. We'll all die.
I apologize, Warden. He's been like this ever since they found him in the wilds. The commander who brought him here didn't seem to think so.
You can feel it, can't you? They taint the land, turn it black and sick. Oh, you can feel it inside. They'll come out of that forest and spread. Like caterpillars covering a tree. They'll swallow us whole.
That's quite enough out of you. You need to calm yourself, my good man.
They were everywhere. I saw them.
Why are you looking at me like that, woman? I didn't do anything.
In the name of Andraste, I bless you today. May you find favor in the Maker's eyes. So let it be.
Let's sway.
Sorry, the main army camp is off limits for you right now. Sorry, the main army camp is off limits for you right now.
Damn. A for effort.
Greetings. You must be the third recruit we've heard about. Sir Jury is my name. I hail from Redcliffe, where I served as knight under the command of Arl Aemon. I wasn't aware elves could join the Grey Wardens. Those camped in the valley are all human.
Uh,
I did not mean to offend you. Clearly your skills have impressed Duncan. I hope we're both lucky enough to eventually join the Wardens. Is it not thrilling to be given that chance? As am I. Has anyone told you about it? I never heard of such a ritual. I had no idea there were more tests after getting recruited. I suppose since you're finally here, I'd best get back to Duncan. I shall see you there.
See ya.
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner. I don't suppose you've come to sentence me?
Yeah.
No. They put someone like me in a cage until someone important has time to decide what to do with me. I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you? All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up, and I'm starving. I'm a deserter, or so they think. I bet there's no arguing them out of it, though. Armies are funny that way. I wasn't deserting. But when you catch someone sneaking around camp in the middle of the night, what else are you gonna think? Does it matter? All I want is a bit of food and water.
Yeah.
You're a funny one. They wouldn't listen to some elf unless you were volunteering to take my place in here. And it's not as if they're wrong. I probably would have deserted later. Just not when they caught me is all. Hope that doesn't spoil your opinion of me. I'm still hungry enough to eat my shoe. I expect nobody thought of it with all the battles and such. Because you might want something I don't need. Them circle wizards got a chest they keep things in. Magical things. And I stole the key. That's why I'm here. I got one of them drunk, took his key and tried to sneak to the chest. I assumed I can't use it from here. But I'd trade you for some food and water.
Yeah, sure.
Just ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
Sure.
Lucky dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter. They should have just hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example. Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation. Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine. All right, all right. I guess the poor fella could stand to have one meal in his belly before he hangs. Don't know why you care. I had nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm gonna say it was you. Just so you know.
Yeah, sure.
So? Brought me some food, have you? I'm so hungry I could faint dead away. Much obliged. May Andraste herself rain blessings upon you. And, as I mentioned, here's the key. Use it in good health, huh?
Neat.
Life is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be decorating some darkspawn spear this time tomorrow. Shall I take that quiet glare as a no? Oh, well, too bad.
Yeah.
Well, you're not what I thought you'd be. The name's Davith. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they'd cook this ritual up just for our benefit.
That sounds like something I would do, honestly.
I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds. Chasing barbarians, yes. Cannibals, and witches too. My home village isn't far, and I grew up on tales about the wilds. Even been in there a few times. Scary place. Cannibals, beasts, witches, and now darkspawn. What isn't to be scared of? It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice. I've got nowhere else to go after what Duncan saved me from. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
Bye.
You there, elf. Where's my armor? And why are you dressed so preposterously? What? Oh, you're the one who arrived with the Grey Warden. Please, forgive my rudeness. There are so many elves running about, and I've been waiting for... it's simply been so hectic. I never thought... Please, pardon my terrible manners. I'm just the quartermaster, a simple man. No one special.
Yeah.
Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course. To keep morale up, you understand.
Let's see what you have. Okay, I don't have a lot, but I can sell quite a bit. So I'm not going to use a great swords. Maces, bows. I'll keep that. I'll keep the cursed boots. My linen clothes aren't worth anything. Sell the palms. I don't need magic potion. Backpack. That's actually useful. Oh. Borrowed sword. And the shields. I was thinking about keeping those, but decision now, it's like, yeah, is it really worth it? Backpack space is always important.
Hello again. Is there something
Now,
you need? Some supplies, perhaps? So
your other good.
keep it quiet.
Okay. We're going to go ahead and put this on. Cool. Open. This must be my chest.
That course of action. That course of... Welcome, young man. I am one of the tranquil, my friend. I am of the circle of Magi. But instead of casting spells and reading tomes, I spend my time enchanting. It is a time-consuming process, but invaluable. Enchantment provides the circle its wealth. Certainly we would not get by on charity. It is the practice of folding magical lyrium into items first practiced by the dwarves. The Tranquil have learned their runes, and we use them to apply a variety of magical effects. We create the glow lights, as well as the magic staff or the flaming blade. The irony, perhaps, is that it is our very disconnection to our former talents that allows the Tranquil to work with lyrium so. A true mage could not. Goodbye.
Okay, go. Random soldier. Soldier, servant.
You're very lucky to have such an... I'm sorry, but there's so much to do before the battle. I must attend to the duties or I'll get the switch.
Oh, that does not sound good.
Well met.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Oof.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
You are a very
You're
strange
not the
human.
first to tell me that. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage. And that makes you Duncan's new recruit, I suppose. Glad to meet you. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining. Right, that was the name. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before? When I
haven't.
fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started. Don't worry, I'll try not to embarrass you. Davith and Sir Jory are here in the camp. Have you met them? That makes things easy then. They'll both be back with Duncan by now. With the mage, the Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are, which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar. Not that that's all Templars do, but yes, the Chantry raised me until Duncan recruited me 6 months ago. I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but
Politics.
all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech. You do? Huh, that's a switch. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Cool. Onward. You know, yes, I'm one of those guys. I'm taking the hat off because it looks dumb. If it was an actually good-looking hat, I wouldn't mind. Oh, there's a this way.
Stand here in this hour, good folk of Ferelden, and we contemplate the death that may await. Death is no failure, my friend.
Greetings, young man. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wynne, one of the mages summoned by the king. Well met, and good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in fact. Not precisely. The Grey Wardens will be on the front lines, not the mages. Still, we have our parts to play. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
No.
Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade? Anytime your spirit leaves your earthly body, whether it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade. It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City. Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed.
See, it's always important
turning them
to not
into
blame the
reflections of their own
group
hearts.
for their
The Maker
decisions,
cast them back
but
to
don't,
Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn.
how to
At
put
least
this,
that's what the chant of
always be aware of what they did, but don't hold it against them.
It may be
Especially,
accurate
like,
to teach us that our
when it's
own evil
ancient
causes
history.
human suffering.
It's like,
Or it may be true.
It-
It is as good an explanation as any.
because once you start doing that, it just leads to a cycle of violence.
A wise attitude. It's worked well for me in the past, but I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
Die in this battle, and when you stand before the Maker in the land beyond the Fade, we shall not...
This isn't good. I'd hate to waste such a promising member of the breed. Are you the new Warden? I could use some help.
It's
This is
probably
Babari, smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first. Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
I don't like that the fact that there's even an option to muzzle it or kill it.
Well done.
Who? Why would you do that?
Properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon? There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white with a blood-red centre.
Yeah.
Good. In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
Okay.
Stand beside the Maker.
Yeah, that's that quest.
For you shall not be forgotten.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
You're right, Duncan. I apologize.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Kokari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit. There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
That's pretty
The
simple.
scrolls contain treaties promising support, treaties that may prove valuable in the days to come. Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Okay, off we go.
Hail. I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
They got rid of so many good spells. Like telekinesis weapons. Not something I use often. But it was still really good. Can't remember, can you even enchant your allies' weapons? Ooh, hey. That's one. Okay. Crowd control.
Not bad at all.
Uh-oh. Prepare to have your ankles gnawed on.
Another useful thing is you do this to help collect stuff during battle. Definitely helpful. They're too jumpy.
Over here.
Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp. If you just bandage me up, I can get back myself.
I have bandages in my pack.
Now see, the dumb thing is, the gate's right there. We could afford to walk over and help them.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the four of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the Horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back. That's true.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
I'd rather die fighting than just die.
So let's get a move on.
Oh. That was easy. I'll check out that way in a bit.
Yes.
I don't know how, but I feel like in later games, they make them less ugly. Like, Darkspawn should be ugly, in my opinion. Yay, more money. Okay, let's check out this way. I know there's some, like, hidden bosses and such. Okay. Way up there. Okay. Oh, big camp. Ouch. I just realized I don't have my buff on. Hey. Nice, nice, nice. Is there something up here? See, I don't like traps in this game just because it's a lot of this situation. You go ahead to a big group. You know, they're already here. Okay. Good, good, good. Okay, so the trace of the trail is that way. Let's go take care of this. Okay, over here.
Looky here.
Is that it? I guess that's it. Okay. Onward. Double checking. Better safe than sorry.
Looky here.
Oh. Ah. Quite rude.
Looky here.
Ah, some wolves. Yes. Levels. Levels are important. Okay. It's all up. Go this for now. Straight decks. Let's see. That's pretty good. Okay. We'll go with that. Oh, wait. There you go. So I got Cool Weapon Sweep, and then my Riptide. Good, good. I have to remember my offhand weapon has to be a good critical damage weapon. Make sure I get the most use out of it. Okay. Back that way is the chasing trail. No, it's just here. I swear.
Look there. Poor slobs. That just seems so excessive.
Right? There you go. Take some of their chests.
Not a
Still need
chance.
to find those documents, if they're even here.
You guys take care of that.
All right.
We'll go on loot.
Was there any doubt?
Okay.
Might be a nice help.
Hey, good wolves.
Let's have at it.
but it wants me to go there, so I gotta go this way. Good. Dead. Sorry, over here? No. Yes. So I need to go this way. Saving. Haha. Yeah. Guess I gotta take care of two guys by myself. Very loud battle music. Dane helmet, chase it, robes, topaz. Good, good, good. Why will Darkspawn have the same currency as us? Who knows? Great. You can sense traps, but you can't actually do anything about them. Okay. Let's see. Deserter. Pound. Carney Wilds. Neat. Follow the corpses. Ah, here we go. Good, good, good.
Yes? Hey, I'm following you, aren't I?
Ah, it's over there. I only vaguely remember this part of the quest. There's like a hidden boss or something. There you go. Yeah. You do not live long against us. Cool. Okay. Now for this next part. So, anyone who's played this game before can tell you if they don't level them up, they're expendable. Pretty straightforward logic. So these guys don't need their gear. And I know, I've played this game before, so I kind of know what's going on. Offhand. Good, good. Stretching. Take that. Alistair, congrats, you get a helmet. Don't you look great? Okay, let's go kick some butt. At some point or another, I get so much enchanted weaponry, I basically can do any type of elemental damage. Ooh. Another X marks the spot. Oh, it's one of those, this is an area, not a thing. Woo.
Well, well. What have we here?
A few naked
Are you
men.
a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey? What say you, Scavenger or intruder? You are the intruder here, I believe.
Honestly, there's like no right way. Honestly, I would ask or say, hey,
where do they go?
I am neither.
Why are they here? And
because I am retrieving my old belongings.
None have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wilds, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there. Elves are not frightened little boys. Tell me your name and I shall tell you mine. Now that is a proper civil greeting, even here in the wilds. You may call me Morrigan. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer? You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened.
She definitely sounded annoyed.
'Twas my mother, in fact. There is a sensible request. I like you.
I'd be careful. First it's, I like you, but then zap. Frog time.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you. Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least
My character does not look amused
shut
by
one's
this.
eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Davith. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There's a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Does your elven mind give you a different viewpoint? What do you believe?
Yeah.
Is that all? Surely your mind stretches farther than these surroundings. So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? Why, it seems I do.
So this is a dreaded Witch of the Wilds.
Witch of the Wilds, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances under the moon.
Embarrassing daughters is always so fun.
Mother.
True, they came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them.
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this blight's threat is greater than they realize.
Well, thank you for returning them.
Always in the last place you look. Like stockings. Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
Yay! I'm off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Not really. Okay. See about doing this stuff real quick.
The Mabari's stable for now, but not improving. Unless I get that herb I told you about, there's not much hope. Let me see. Yeah, that's exactly it.
Damn, those guys have some tight asses.
Give me a moment and I'll make this.
Good lord.
He looks better already. I'm sure he'd thank you himself if he could. A day, maybe 2. There's enough ointment for him to make a full recovery. Why not come back after the battle? Perhaps we can see about imprinting him on you. Maybe. It's likely he understands you're responsible for curing him. Mabari are at least as smart as your average tax collector. Come back after the battle and just... Well, take a...
IRS dogs. Okay. Is the dude gone from here? Yes. Okay. So I'm going to take all these. Go to this dude and sell some stuff.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps? Let me know what you'd like.
Okay. Have some daggers. Do. Leave. Again, I don't need magic potions at the moment. Take another backpack. Okay, does he have anything interesting? Dang.
Hello again. Is there something you need? So long as you keep it.
The other goods. We'll get this. We'll take these. Why? No real reason. Alright. Let's go get this ritual done and over with.
Soldiers of Ferelden, my sisters and gentlefolk, we stand here on the eve of battle. Let us consider these matters.
So you return from the wilds. Have you been successful? Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately. Let me be very clear on that point. You are not volunteers. Whether you were conscripted or recruited, you were chosen because you are needed. There is no turning back now. You must gather your courage for what comes next.
Courage? How much danger are we in?
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now rather than later.
Oof.
As could any darkspawn you might face in battle. You would not have been chosen, however, if I did not think you had a chance to survive.
Let's go then. I'm anxious to see this joining now.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Hey, I didn't give you a weapon back.
All these damn tests.
You don't deserve
I'll
that.
earn my place.
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
I only know that my wife is in Highover with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Now, see, I just got told a bit ago I could not have a family. So, like, for sure, you lose your family when you join us.
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the blight.
Make a good point.
Saw those darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them? Maybe you'll die. Maybe we'll all die. If nobody stops the darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who
Yay for tradition.
become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the darkspawn and use it to slay the archdemon.
Not all who drink the blood will survive, and those who do are forever changed. This is why the joining is a secret. It is the price.
I want Duncan's armor. That's a really nice armor.
Words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten, and that one day we shall join you.
Davith, step forward.
Maker's breath.
I am sorry, Davith. Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife, a child. Had I known...
There is no turning back.
No. You ask too much. There is no glory in this.
I don't feel sorry for him for being scared. But, yeah. They said there's no choice. You know, when you see this guy, you think, oh, he's going to be a nice Dumbledore,
but the
Gandalf
not yet complete.
Character. It's like, no. He's not going to be the wise old mentor. He's the you do as I say, whether you like it or not guy.
From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden. It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible.
I wonder if they typically do this in sets of 3s or something then.
How do you feel? Such is what it takes to be a Grey Warden.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king. The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
Well then. Some more attributes. You know, I'm kind of annoyed that I'm dual wielding. Let's see. Yeah, it's like it's just not worth it, really. Okay, whatever. Yeah, those are passives, so guess I'll take Fury and Threaten. This is Constitution. That's always nice. Okay. Onward to a meeting. Yay.